Last year, I had the opportunity to lead a team of people for a 2-week trip in Thailand. It was the experience of a lifetime. We had people from all different walks of life, different backgrounds, personalities, and ideas, and it made for a really rich experience. Some of us had traveled a lot. Others had never left the United States. And as we got off the plane in Bangkok, we ventured over to the weekend Chatachuk market for a little bit of shopping. And some of our team members instantly became a little overwhelmed. I glanced over and one of our team members was very overwhelmed by all of the instant shouts and hollers of the vendors that were eagerly promoting their eclectic array of shirts, bowls, fish, paintings, spices, lychee, and shoes. Another one of our team members was already being approached by another artist or another vendor that was so excited to show them all of the things that they had to offer. And I saw pure panic in her eyes. Another one of our team members was pulling out their wallet to give to the sea of beggars that were approaching. And they seemed at a loss for what to do when so much was being demanded of them at one time by a sea of endless people. I pulled them aside and I reassured them with a few words. You have a choice. You get to decide. All of these vendors want your time, your energy, your focus, and your money. And you have a choice. You can ignore them all and you can miss out on some great purchases. You can engage in every single person that demands your attention and let them eat you up like buzzards. Or you can take a moment, you can look around, and you can make a decision. You get to decide who gets your focus. You get to decide who gets your time and your energy and your money. You decide how you will invest in your potential rewards. We all took a deep breath and we recentered in the world of chaos. The distractions and the calls for our focus, our time, our money still rang loud. But this time we had a different perspective. This time we knew that we were in control. Now, this is much, much easier said than done. How many times when leading a team does it feel overwhelming with all of our calls for attention? It can be easy to become overwhelmed and deplete all resources on an overpriced subpar product. Sometimes it feels as if it's all out of our hands. And while you can't entirely control the situation, you can have some control in your situation. There is never a point in life whenever you don't have a choice. So focus on what you can control. Are you in control of the project, or does the project control you? Do you own your role, or does the role own you? Do you own your processes, or do your processes own you? Focus on what you can control and what you can do within your realm of influence. My sophomore year of college, I walked into U.S. History 101, and I began to hear tales of Christopher Columbus. And I walked out of the class feeling that I probably should have learned of Christopher Columbus before I came to the university. And there was so much more of world history that really interested me, and I knew that I wanted to go to Asia post-graduation. So I marched to the humanities department and I asked if there was a different history class where I could receive the same credit. I liked the professor a lot, but I really just wanted different content. So the next day, I walked into a class that prepared me for my great new adventure in India. I took a class on the history of contemporary Asia, in which we learned of all the current events. Don't waste your time, energy, money, and focus with a slew of subpar market trinkets. Invest wisely. Don't waste your time, energy, money, and focus on topics that have already been addressed and completed. Go deeper and go further. You can't control everything, but you can control one thing: you.
I think it is spicy a little.
That is so cool. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try